Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about the new HODL Savings Token, HODLST, also known as HODLST. We have a new tokenomics, and I want to talk a little bit about it. So we started with 100 million HODLST initially, and we have almost 31 million tokens in circulation right now. We will now restart with 200 million, so we're doubling the reserve that we initially started with to give us more room for growth. The token symbol will remain the same, HODLST, and many of us say HODLST. We will bring the token price to $1. So we're not going to go to the initial price of 0.0001. And we're also not going to keep it at where it is right now of 1.70, $1.70. We think it's best that we bring it a little bit back to $1. And we're going to use the first 30 days to pump the price, because the first 30 days, no one will be able to sell any of the token. That includes you, me, and everybody else, because we want the sales, we want the purchases of the of HODLST for the first 30 days to be processed through the smart contract so that it can generate our famous rewards. We used to have TRX rewards. As you can see now, it's going to be BNB rewards because we're going on the Binance Smart Chain Network, or BSC. But then after after 30 days, the first 50 purchases will be from the sales in the queue. Then the next 50 purchases will be from the smart contract reserve, and this will continue to alternate. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen, because this new approach is connected to the tokenomics, because the purchases that will be directed through the smart contract, these purchases will increase the token price, while the purchases from the sales in the queue will decrease the token price. And we are favoring the price increase versus the price decrease. I'm not giving too many details about that. As you can see, I've whited out this section, but this will be revealed in due time. Also, in the new HODLST, members will only be able to submit one sale every 7 days based on their HODL points. I must remind the whole community that our name is HODL Savings Token, not HODL Investment Token. So we want to really reflect this new approach that we're trying to take to collective savings. We are keeping our current stake in APY of 1% every 14 days. And this time, the tokens that are being staked will be locked in the whole duration. The BNB rewards being shared with the community will now be based on the number of tokens held by each member. So members with more tokens or more HODLST will receive more BNB rewards. We will have a referral program of 10% of BNB used to purchase HODLST to members who invite others to buy the token using their referral link. So yes, every one of us will have a referral link in the new HODLST. And the good thing about it is, give you an example. If I was invited by any one of you to buy HODLST and I'm using your referral link, I'm going to be attached to you going forward, meaning that if I buy HODLST today, you're getting 10% for my purchases. And if I buy HODLST next week, you're still getting another 10%, and so on and so on. So we want to, it's not multi-level, but yet it keeps me connected to you as I keep on buying a HODLST. We will have, or we will install a tier system for token being sold, or like I say, token sellers, based on the amount of HODL points, HP, that we all have. Auto points are the new metrics. It's HP plus, which equals BP plus RP. And I'm going to go more in detail on the following page. 15% tax or 15% slippage will be now implemented on every token being sold. We didn't do that before, really and truly. When we started, it was basically open season, and some people took advantage of us, and it wasn't really good. So now this time around, to incentivize people to hold on their token, because it's HODL. We want you to HODL as much as you can, as long as you can. We are being rewarded with the BNB rewards. And also, if you sell the token, it's going to generate rewards for the entire community, because 10% will be redirected in BNB rewards, and 5% will be held for fees. And these fees are really minimal. It's to pay for the server and all these different things that I was doing out of my own pocket for the last year. Now, every current member who provides a proof of the tokens they have, we already started that with many members, and the wallet address attached to their token, and also a screenshot, will receive the same amount of tokens credited, or what we say airdrop, in the new back office on the BSC network. And I'll go more in detail in a subsequent video. I don't want to go too many in details. I already said it. Many of you understand this. And allow me to say this. I understand the website is offline right now. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I was paying the server since last year. Every month it's costing me almost $200 to pay for the server and all the different things to keep it secure. And yet there was no activity. And in the last payment, I didn't pay it. I said, let's keep it offline for now. And what we're going to do is when we bring it online, it's going to be two websites. There's going to be the HODLSavings.io to enable people to prove to us how many HODLSTs you have and the screenshot and all the stuff that we already started doing. And then we're going to have HODLSavings.net. That will be the new website, HODLSavings.net. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the new look. Some of you have already saw the new look, but since this video is going on YouTube, I'm going to show you what the new look will look like. And that's why you see HODL points, HODLST all in green, because the new look will reflect white and green, or green and white, and it's a beautiful look. So we're introducing a new metric, HODL points. We were inspired by a member of the community who told us that we should create something called HODL points, and we perfected the how it works. So I'm not going to mention the name of the person who inspired us. We are community led. We are community based. I'm just leading, spearheaded, or leading the operation of the community, but really this is community driven. So HODL points are a new metric that we are implementing in the new HODLST, and its sole purpose is to help members figure out how much tokens they can submit for a sale at a time. It also brings fairness and balance, as members are all from different financial and social backgrounds. What we really mean is that, here's what we really mean, is that some members have more financial leeway or flexibility, and they can buy more tokens, but they may not be good at inviting people. They may not be networkers. So they may buy $1,000 worth of HODLST, 5,000, 10,000, the sky's the limit, but yet they might not invite no one to share or to be part of the community. That's just an example, versus somebody else who may not be that financially stable or flexible, I should say. And let's say they only bought like $100 worth of HODLST, or maybe $200, or maybe $500, but yet they know a lot of people, and they can invite 10 people, 20 people, 50 people, 100. There's no limit to the amount of people that they can invite. So those who can buy more HODLST but yet don't invite that many people would obviously generate more buyer points, but those who invite more people and buy less would generate referral points. So both of them together equal the HODL points. So HP is really BP, buyer points, and the ratio is simple, 1-for-1. You buy $1,000 worth of HODLST, you have 1,000 BP, buyer points. While the referral points, the ratio is 1-for-0.5. So if someone bought $1,000 worth of HODLST and you invited that person, you get half those points. So that person's getting 1,000 buyer points, you're getting 500 referral points. BP plus RP equals HP. So if I bought 1,000 HODLST, 1,000 BP, and I invite you, whoever you are, to buy $1,000 also of HODLST, you're getting 1,000 buyer points, but I'm getting only 500 referral points. So in total, I have 1,500 HODL points. I hope it makes sense, and I think it does. So members will be able to accumulate up to 100,000 HODL points, which will determine the amount of tokens that they can sell at a time. So all existing members, everybody who's been with us up to now, will receive 5,000 HODL points, or maybe more, depending on the initial investment that you've used to buy HODL points. So how much money did you spend to buy HODL points? 5,000 HODL points is very generous to to most of the community, because not everybody spent 5,000 to buy HODL points. I know many people who bought $500 worth of HODL points, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. I do know members who bought for like $10,000 worth of HODL points. I know one specific member who bought $22,000 worth of HODLST. I mean, HODLST, not HODL points. I myself did invest a substantial sum. It could be in the $30,000, because not even counting the money I invested to create the system, out of my own, like, to be honest, many of you know that HODLST is inspired from HODLC. HODLC has changed their names. I think now they're called VTP, if I'm not mistaken. But HODLC really inspired us to create our own version, tweaked it differently, and we're proud of what we've done. And I was heavily invested in HODLC. I cashed out of HODLC and invested it in HODLST, and I cashed out big out of HODLC. My hats off to those people at the time and up to now. Utmost respect. We're not the same. Where I call myself our little cousins, but we really took a different direction. And with this new upgrade, we're totally breaking or cutting that umbilical cord that we might have had with them for a moment. So that's really what the HODL points is to enable all the members to be able to submit at least one sale per week, depending on your HODL points. And these HODL points is to motivate you, encourage you, incentivize you to help us grow the community, bring new people. And allow me to say this, a small disclaimer, we're not doing this update for the current community. We're doing this update to invite new people to the community. Obviously, we want the current community to benefit from this upgrade. And that's why we're bringing you with us to this new upgrade, because we could have literally scrapped HODLST, create something different with a new name and go on BNB, but no, we didn't do it like that. We're bringing the new community. And another thing I need to say, the current community cannot remain passive or dormant. We must wake up. Wake up, because we need you to be able to help us reach what we need to reach. Now, I'm gonna change the screen and show you the new look of HODLST. And as I'm showing you the new look, I'm going to explain to you why this delay. Initially, I told everybody that we needed about 20,000 USDT or USD to accomplish what we needed to accomplish. We were only able to raise 15,000 USD to help us accomplish what we've done so far. And we were very generous in what we were given in return. And yet we were only able to raise 15,000. Out of the 15,000, we were able to hire a graphic designer who gave us this brand new look. So white and green, don't worry about the words on the screen. Many of those words will change, but this is the new look of the homepage. And I think it's a beautiful look. We'll have a new video, everything. Many of these words will change with a new white paper. And let me show you how the back office will look. The back office looks amazing, the new back office. It's not really too different from what we're used to, but the colors are beautiful. What's new in the new back office is the fact that we will have a referral link. And I want to show you the referral link actually, let me backtrack. The referral link should have been here, but for some reason, I don't think I have the right document on my screen right now, but I've already started recording, so I can't stop. But over here, there's going to be a referral link, and it's going to be HODLSavings.net/your wallet address on the BSC network. So it's going to be amazing. And then also on BSC, it's going to enable us to use Trust Wallet or anything compatible to Trust Wallet. So we're going to leave TronLink behind. But the new look is beautiful. Here on the trade page, the HODL points, and these HODL points are really connected to the sales section. So when you click maximum that you want to sell of HODLST, it will be connected to the amount of points that you would have generated from either how many points, how many HODLST you bought, or how many HODLST you referred people to buy. And that's going to determine your HODL points, basically. You know, it's all technical. Again, I'm going to record many more videos to really go more in detail. I just wanted to do this quick video to show you the new look and explain to you why there's the delay. And as I'm going, and we have a page for referral. The page for referral is just to show you the addresses of the people that you would have invited, and also the date that they joined. And as we go forward, we'll try to add some new metrics, like, for example, how many HODLST they would have bought, and so on and so on. So it's all, as we go forward, we'll make sure that the smart contract is more complex. But now I think what we've done so far is beautiful. The smart contract to be on BSC is ready. It's ready to be tested. It's ready to be deployed and all that. So what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, is that we really need the last piece of funding that we're lacking. 15,000 is not enough to accomplish what we need to accomplish, because initially we were going to do it on Tron, on the Tron network with TRX, and now we're coming on BSC, on the Binance Smart Chain. It's a great decision. It's going to enable us to reach way more people globally, but we really need to we need to be fair with our programming team. They're a great team. They've been with us from the beginning. We almost lost them for a minute, but we were able to retain them. The head programming guy, he's actually also a partner in HODLST. Like he has HODLSTs himself. So he's invested in this, and it's for all of our advantage to bring this back. And I didn't know we could bring this back. After speaking with many members who love HODLST, and one member in particular sent us 10,000 literally from his own 10,000 USDT from his own pocket, and has not complained in our ears about the delay or anything like that. We're really sending our utmost respect and admiration to this one member. We're not going to mention his name. He knows who he is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just lacking this little bit of funding. Now I'm working behind the scenes to see how we're going to get this funding. I got a few people in mind I'm going to reach out to. Actually, one person in particular, I'm going to send him the video. He's a great man. We've worked together before. He's not even part of HODLST. I don't think he heard of HODLST, even though he knows me personally. When I released HODLST, he was doing something else, and I didn't want to distract him to what he was doing, and I was focused on what I was doing. So he never got to know about HODLST, which is weird. But I hope to be able to bring him as a big investor, because I know he could invest tremendously in this and reward him tremendously. So without mentioning his name, he knows who he is. Once he's going to hear me, once he's going to receive this video and get to this part, he'll know who he is. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are. HODLST, the HODL Savings Token. We believe in this project. We believe that this project is revolutionary. The approach that we took initially was based on HODLC, and now we're doing it differently. So let me stop this video. Let me upload it on YouTube. But as I said, the funding that we're lacking is what's stopping us from finally deploying this new HODLST. And as I said, also, there'll be two websites. HODLSavings.io will come back online in due time, and that will enable each members who haven't done it yet to be able to cancel any sales on the queue in the queue of the old system, and to also unstake, and at that time to send us a screenshot and your wallet address, and then all of that will be transitioned to, and the new HODLST will be transitioned to the new URL that we've already secured, HODLSavings.net. So more detail to come, but until we get the funding, we at a standstill, and we need a minimum of 5,000 USD, preferably USDT. And many of you have already heard that. I just have to reiterate this, and let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. It would be unfortunate to scrap everything that we've done just because we weren't able to get the last piece of funding, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think this video will incentivize, motivate all of us to finally get what we need to get so that we can release the new HODLST. God bless you all. I love you all.